Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We will continue explaining chapter 17, parallels and transversals. First of all, put the following materials behind you and put your homework. Our objectives to this video are: this is the solution of your homework. Our first objective to this video is recognize and use the property that the alternate interior angles formed by two lines cut by a transversal are equal, then the two lines are parallel. Now, my lovely students, converse of theorem 1. If two lines and their transversal determine two equal alternate interior angles, then these lines are parallel. Here, my students, in this figure you have line D1 and line D2 are parallel to each other. Line D3 is not parallel to line D1. Look for alternate interior angles. They are not equal to each other. I will move line D3. Pay attention to alternate interior angles. As alternate interior angles become equal to each other, line D3 is parallel to line D2 and D2 is parallel to line D1, so we can say that D1 is parallel to line D3 since the alternate interior angles are equal. Example, in the figure here, if angle A1 equal to angle B2, they are alternate interior angles, then D1 and D2 are parallel to each other. Also, if angle A3 equal to angle B4, they are alternate interior angles, then we can say that line D1 and D2 are parallel to each other. Application. My students, please stop the video until you solve the required parts. Exercise 12. Answer. In this exercise, they give you that line X is parallel to line Y, and angle A1 equal to angle A2, angle B3 equal to angle B4. They ask you to show that AU is parallel to BV. Okay, my students, if X is parallel to Y, then angle A is equal to angle B. And angle A is equal to A1 plus A2. Angle B is equal to B3 plus B4. So we will replace them, yani substitute them. A equal to B alternate interior angles. Then we substitute A by A1 plus A2. We substitute B by B3 plus B4. But we have that A1 is equal to A2 and B3 is equal to B4. They are given. So we can set that 2A1 is equal to 2B3. We will divide on both sides the same number, cancel number 2, then we get that A1 is equal to B3. And look, they are in the form of alternate interior angles. Then we deduce that line AU is parallel to line BV. Our second objective is recognize and use the property that the corresponding angles formed by two lines and cut by a transversal are equal, then the two lines are parallel. Now, converse of theorem 2 about corresponding angles. If two lines and their transversal determine two equal corresponding angles, then these two lines are parallel. Okay, look here, my students. Line D1 and line D2 are parallel to each other. Line D3 is not parallel to line D1. Look for corresponding angles. They are not equal. I will move line D3. Pay attention to corresponding angles. As the corresponding angles become equal to each other, look for the two lines D3 and D1. They are parallel to each other. Example, in the figure here, if angle A1 equal to angle B3 and they are corresponding, then we can say that F and G are parallel. Also, if angle A2 equal to angle B4, we can say that line F is parallel to line G. Application, exercise 16. Please, my lovely students, stop the video until you solve the required parts. In this exercise, they give you that angle B1 equal to angle D3 and B1 equal to angle C2. You must deduce that D3 is equal to E4. First of all, my students, B1 and D3 equal to each other. They are corresponding angles, so we can say that line DC is the parallel to line DE. And now the two lines are parallel, so we deduce that angle C2 is equal to angle E4. They are corresponding angles. So now we can set that angle B1 equal to angle E4 by substitution. And now, but given B1 is equal to angle D3, so we conclude that angle D3 is equal to angle E4. Now, my students, more applications. Exercise 14. This is exercise 17. Exercise 22. As a summary of parallels and transversals, first of all, if two parallel lines cut by a transversal, then we can set that their alternate interior angles are equal. Their corresponding angles are equal. Also, on the other side, two alternate interior angles or corresponding angles are equal. Then we can set that the two lines are parallel. Thank you.